I wanted to share with you today the second part of my Me album and documenting myself in 2018. Towards the summer of 2017, I started exploring traveler's notebooks. And so that just carried on, and now I also do a traveler's notebook for myself. It tends to be more short stories or photos that I really want to play around with digitally, or I just kind of, I don't know, just the fun ones, I guess, the photos that I liked. So for my traveler's notebook, I kind of just pick and choose when I'm looking through my photos, when I'm like putting together my monthly folder, and I will leave a link for that video. But when I'm putting together my folder for the month, I kind of just decide right then and there, okay, I think I want to do a pocket spread for this. I want to do traveler's notebook for this. It's kind of the littler stories, or the stories that I kind of want to play around with, and do different techniques and kind of do something outside the pockets, I guess, is the easiest explanation. So for this January and February 2018 traveler's notebook, I wound up, it started out as a little traveler's notebook from Michael's. That's what the covers are from. But I wound up like it was bulging, and I literally broke it. So I decided to do the rings. And then I included a table of contents like I've done before on my 52 favorites. And I did a lot of Thursday selfies too. There's a bunch right there. So let's take a look. So this one is a little tattered. It was for the digital press, and I was trying to move alphabets, and yeah, it got a little battered, but that's okay. This one was Feed Your Craft, with the puffies and this messy paper. And then the other kit was a kit that was done by Dearly D, Diane, like a rainbow themed kit, and I pulled out the blues to use with my blue sweater. And then this button is Chris from HumbleandCreate. I will leave links to all of those. So I kind of like pulled from here and there to put this together. This one was for Larkin Designs, Teresa. She isn't designing anymore, but she made these gorgeous florals, and I decided I wanted to watercolor them. I don't know why, but I did. And I used one of her journaling cards, and this actually started out as a pocket page, but then I don't know, I just decided to put it in a traveler's notebook, and then I could watercolor the edges. I am no mixed media person, but I had a lot of fun creating this, and that's what matters. And then this one, I did kind of a funky design with the long Snapchat filter, but I used In a Creative Bubble and then Kellie Stamps here and here. The veneer is color cast. So I just documented a few new songs that I listened to. Just some fun time to myself. This one was another kind of exploration, using some more of Larkin Designs and a quote that I had. Teresa was so sweet, and she sent me some of her cut files. She cut them out for me and sent them to me, and I just decided to do like a splattering. And then I colored some color cast designs, and I did some splatter paint. Like, I pretty much got out a cardboard box and was taking the paintbrush and splattering it. I mean, I was having so much fun. So this one was a fun one to make. I loved this. It was a hilarious meme, and I took Teresa's papers, and I did little shapes on Photoshop Elements so that way I could print them out as hexagons and make a little tail. And I loved this one. Another fun one that I had. And that's what I loved about working with Teresa, just a side note, is that she just let me experiment. Same thing with Kellie Stamps. Kellie lets me experiment and do different funky things, I guess you could say. So this is, oh my gosh, this one took me forever and a day, because I took Kellie Stamps, like it was the new Best Friends set or something, Girl Time or something, and I took it and I just did a border. I basically made my own pattern paper, and then I did a 4x6 across, a little strip, some half circles, and then I cut this one. This was celebrating my friend's birthday. So that was a lot of fun. And then this was just our ticket and the card. We did an escape room. So I just put it in a little bag and then just clipped it. So, and then this one was another quote. I'm always into quotes, but, and I'm constantly saving quotes, but I don't always scrapbook them. This is the digital press, and I originally done this page, but then I added this companion page later on just because I wanted it to have more cohesion, I guess. And then S.C. Lori, oh my goodness, her words are just amazing. I just love her words and the things that she has to say. This one was digital scrapbook ingredients. I wasn't gonna scrapbook this picture, but because it was so funny, it was just a funny Snapchat filter. But then Wilhelmina came out with the kit, and I was like, I'm gonna play with flowers and I'm gonna document this hilarious selfie while I was having me time. This one was, oh, I loved coming up with this cool design and doing some splatters. It's in a creative bubble, and I layered on a card here. I just did this in Photoshop Elements, layered on this card, pop dotted this. This was 2 different brushes, I think. Another card and another card. So much fun making this one. This one was another Dearly D. Diane kit that I used, pulling out the blues again. Used another quote about being a good mom. It says, a good mom has bad days, great days, normal days, overwhelming days, perfect days, trying days, super mom days, and just being mom days, and a whole lot of love and real and crazy motherhood days. And that was from, it says on here, Finding Joy. So I just included a photo of my daughter jumping, some color cast designs, and then some tidbits because it was a Thursday selfie. This was another Thursday selfie with a kit from Tracy Reed, and I did a bunch of hexagons and the journaling on the side. I guess I was big on hexagons because they're throughout this notebook, but I had this meme, a field guide to scrapbookers, and I absolutely loved it, and I found it so hilarious. So I decided to do kind of a rainbow theme, and I used in a creative bubble right here. This is a card, this is a card, this is a card trimmed into a hexagon, this is a card turned on its side, and then most of the colors came from some sort of in a creative bubble or from one of these girls. And I think this girl actually changed her dress. And then this is Kellie Stamps. So much fun making this one, another quote one. Just having a great day and exercising and realizing that exercising helps to give me a boost of energy. And it helped me to do some cleaning, actual real cleaning. So this is another Tracy Reed. I think it's the same kit as this one, just a different take on it. And some old Bella Boulevard puffy stars. This is the last page for February in this little notebook, and I decided to actually add in some March, and I have to figure out how I'm going to do a table of contents for that. So for now, this is just a little sneak peek of what I have for March. So I'm going to stop right there, and I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough of my January and February for me documenting. So thank you so much for watching. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new here. So thanks so much for watching. Bye.